With Zenless Zone Zero now dropping 2.3 patch, we have now new characters coming in. We have Yidhari, we have Lucia, we have Manato, and we have reruns of Ju Fufu and Vivian. Highly sought out agents in the game. So, without further ado, I'll just explain my bias and what characters I am going to pull. I'm going to pull for Lucia. Obvious reasons, she fits my account perfectly, and I currently already have a good amount of anomaly units and stun agents on my account. And I don't need another Rupture, at least for now, because I already have Miyabi and Ellen on my account, so I don't really need a ice DPS that much. So Yidhari is not really super needed for my account. She would definitely enhance my account, but Lucia would just be an overall good investment because I do not have a Rupture support class. Without further ado, this is my reasonings why you may want these agents. So first, we'll be delving into Lucia. Lucia is a Rupture support agent. Without talking about her numbers or stats or anything, but I'm not an official Hoyo content creator with access to the Hoyo content creator servers that can play these characters and review them. But based on the information I have gathered of her character, she is going to be an Aether support Rupture agent. So that basically means her element's going to be Aether, and her class is going to be support. Specifically, the niche she's supporting will be Rupture. I don't know too much about the nitty-gritty, but based on the calculations that those Hoyo content creators have released, it's roughly, being generous, to Astra Yao and Penny, who are currently the agents you use for a Rupture agent, is roughly a 20% increase to approximately, on the higher end, to a 40% increase in damage. Now, do I know which one we know for sure which one it will be? I can't really tell you that because, well, I don't know that information. But if we take, let's just take the hard number of 20%, because that sounds about reasonable, and that is the minimum by the looks of it. So I'd approximately rate around 20% increase in damage for your Rupture agents if you are planning on building a Rupture team. So I would definitely recommend getting Lucia if you even have an idea of getting Rupture teams, or you're planning on some horizontal investment onto your account. And I highly recommend horizontal investment over vertical investment at this time because of the new release of this new class, just so you have the ability to clear Rupture content without it being too much of a struggle. Especially with the new release 4 squad content, endgame content, and that'd be very good to start assembling another team. And clearly they're gonna put in Rupture roadblocks, like Rupture weakness bosses. So it'd be definitely highly advisable to pick up a Rupture support agent, and that is currently Lucia. And there's only currently 3 dedicated S-class supports in the whole game, and this is our third with Lucia, with obviously the first being Astra and the second being Yuzaha. All 3 with their niches, and with one of them being more broad than the rest. That we can cover that all later. So I highly recommend Lucia for anyone's account, and I'm for sure going to pull for her. Moving on, the rerun banner during Lucia's run will be Vivian. Vivian's rerun banner. Vivian's first time rerunning. So I'd highly recommend anybody who's itching to pull for Anomaly and needs an Anomaly team and needs an off-field Anomaly DPS. I highly recommend Vivian. And the way Anomalies typically works, currently in the current meta, if you are a meta person, I kind of follow it here and there. I'm kind of a casual meta follower, but as far as I can tell you, want Vivian if you play a double Anomaly setup with one support, and Vivian will be the best off-field Anomaly agent in that situation with her Aether. And I think she's a really good pickup, and she's gonna have a swimsuit skin this season. I'm quite sure some of you are very happy about that, and I can't deny that it looks good, but I prefer her original outfit personally. But that's just because I'm more into that Lolita goth style when it comes to fashion for this particular character. Also, I personally think swimsuits are overdone, but that's for another topic for those gooners out there, which I'll probably get roasted in the comments for. But overall, I would suggest Vivian is a great pickup for anyone looking for an anomaly, just to reiterate that. And yeah, you can't beat it. I don't think Vivian's going to be outclassed anytime soon, especially since that the remainder of Season 2 of Zenless Zone Zero is going to be a Rupture meta. There probably won't be any more anomaly agents in the near future, but who really knows, except for Hoyo themselves or the devs of Zenless Zone Zero. But for now, yeah, I think she's a good pickup for anybody who really needs that anomaly team for the new content coming up and for endgame content. Now in the second half of the banner, it's gonna be Yidhari. Obviously, I know some of you gooners are really into this particular agent, and I can see why. It's definitely for her unique eyes, right? Her very unique eyes. Everyone's just really into those eyes, right? Anyways, without further ado, Yidhari is an Ice Rupture DPS agent. Highly would recommend this agent if you could not get Yishuan when she ran. It's a great pickup. Honestly speaking, her attack style does remind me of a Monster Hunter hammer user, if you're into that. And she does have that unique playstyle that people love, where it's like you take a blow to dish out more damage. She seems like she has that kind of playstyle that people love, and I can totally see why. I particularly won't be pulling for Yidhari because I already have Miyabi and Ellen on my roster, on my account. Having another Ice agent at this point would just be a little redundant for me, and I could see someone pulling for her if they really needed her, like I said before, or maybe have not said. If you do not have Yishuan and you really are hurting for an Ice DPS, she is a great pickup based on what I've seen. And if you really love that hammer style, also if she's your waifu, she's still a good pickup. Don't mind what the haters say if she's not meta or not, because at the end of the day, it really is what matters to you if you're having fun. And I'm quite sure she will be up quite a few people's alley when it comes to playstyle and in character design and probably personality based on what has been seen currently, especially for you gooners out there. Good luck with your polls on that one. On the rerun banner of Yidhari would be Ju Fufu. Ju Fufu will be currently one of the better Rupture support agents we have after Lucia. She's a stun agent that helps you with the decibel charges, and she has a pretty good stun ratio, and she's an aftershock user, and she's one of the best in slot teammates for Yishuan, and I would suspect for Yidhari until another stun agent comes out. I'm looking at you, 2.4. At any rate, without talking about 2.4 too much, I will definitely say Ju Fufu is a pretty good pickup if you're looking for a fire stunner agent that has some pretty good upsides for Rupture. There's not much to complain about Ju Fufu. She's good. But I think most people who are looking for a supporting agent for a Rupture class would be more likely to say. You probably already pulled for Lucia, and this is going to be another 100 pulls or so. Don't know if you would have that much polychrome. If you're a free-to-play, I can't really recommend Ju Fufu too much, especially with what we know about 2.4 and what's coming. But still a good pickup if you have the resources to pull for her. Just hard to recommend out of the 4 agents currently coming, because you can always supplement a stun agent with something else. Ju Fufu is one of those more premium characters. If you have her, that's really nice. If you don't have her, it's still fine. You figure something out. If you have a trigger or Even lighter would probably replace a little bit of her, really. In terms of replacement, you can even use like Pulchra if you really need a stun agent in that situation. We have quite a few options for now. I would definitely say she's more of a premium pull if you got lucky earlier on. So it's hard to recommend her, but she's still good. I would definitely say if you have the extra polychromes and you need a stunner, she's a good choice. But it's just how many people actually have the resources to pull for her. It's hard to recommend. Overall, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these choices. Realistically speaking, maybe there's one worse than the others, but that's really up to you on that matter. Because I don't really know what's on your account, and I can't really force you to pick. If you like the character's design, gameplay style, or their personality, but at any rate, you should always pick on what you want to play with, because it's your account, if you're playing this for fun, and it is a game, so let me know what you picked. Like and subscribe down below, and comment. Let me know what you picked, and maybe we'll hopefully discuss in the comments below, and let's hopefully keep it cordial, because we're all people here, and we all just love playing ZZZ. It's a great game. Anyways, this is Shuttle, checking out.